Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of this replay between Dimaga and Satiini here on Kulas Ravine. Gonna go ahead and get this game started. We'll see what Dimaga is really gonna do. We have Marauders now moving on out. Marauders gonna go ahead and start stimming into this mineral line here, taking out a lot of these drones. Mutalisk should be moving on over, and even a Queen would have been a fairly decent choice as well. So wow, very nicely done. And just using these Marauders to perhaps take down this one hatchery over here. We now have some Mutalisk moving out. So Mutalisk moving out and gonna go ahead and move on in. We are still at tier 2, no tech to tier 3, and I really would have expected some sort of tier 3 push. Dimaga, however, with the larger army and a much more tech intensive army as well, sitting on 2,700 gas as opposed to Satiini's 1,500. But in comes this Thor army. Thor's, however, not upgraded. The Marines are upgraded 1-0, and I do not know if any of the trying to look at. No, it does not look like. Oh wait, there is an upgrade. No. Oh, it costs more for the armor upgrade than the weapons upgrade for the Zerg air units, and that is interesting to note. Now Vikings moving on in, gonna be able to destroy that Overlord, and we're gonna see a little bit of a push here. This is not an all-in push by any means, but now Satiini be able to macro up to a very large army as well, production-wise, getting level 2 weapons upgrades, more Mutalisks coming on in, and now more missile turrets, Zerglings coming in to destroy that one medevac. Medevac being picked up very, very nicely, and then dropped off on that high ground, perhaps calling down moving this door over here to be repaired by some SCVs would be strong. Anyways, Spine Crawlers now getting just simply rolled over here, and things are just not looking good at all for Dimaga. Dimaga really has nothing to counter this whole entire Terran army with his current tech production. No infestors, no infestors, no anything else here. Baneling's now trying to splash on in and will taking down a lot of these units army-wise. Dimaga lost a lot, but still, all of the stores are down, and now it's only mass Mutalisk against all of these Marines. Marines are upgraded 2-1, and that's going to be too much for those Mutalisks. Only sitting on perhaps 5 Mutalisks is all that is left, and Dimaga is going to be forced to say GG. Really, Dimaga really needs to consider a different opening or a different play. He never really tried to change up his strategy at any stage of the game. Sitting on Mutalisk, Broodlords would have been helpful. Vikings would have been able to counter that. Hydralisks would have been a little bit more useful against those Marauders. That was a pretty heavy Marauder army. Still not exactly sure what Dimaga was thinking, especially without any weapons upgrades. These Marines are already upgraded 2-1, and I believe Zerglings drones don't have any armor upgrades. I'm trying to figure out, Queens don't have any weapons upgrade either, so no weapons upgrade, and that really became the death of Dimaga. Dimaga not able to really combat an upgraded army at this stage. Anyways, I still have some more games to cast between Satiini and Dimaga, and stay tuned for that game as well.